Hello friends, hope you all are doing fine. This is our second video in this edition. In our first video, we covered the top 6 Indian entrance exam. In this video, we are covering the next 5 exams. This is little bit about self. We have discussed in our first video also. You can just go through it. So we are discussing the top MBA entrance exam in India. In this video, we'll discuss the top MBA exams in India. Some key information related to this exam, like their exam date, registration date, number of test taker, and their exam pattern also. The 6th exam that we have covered in our first video is Common Admission Test, JVR Aptitude Test, Indian Institute of Foreign Trade, Narasimha Monji Aptitude Test, Symbiosis National Aptitude Test, and Tata Institute of Social Sciences. In this video, we are covering the next 5 exams: ICFI Business School Aptitude Test, Mudra Institute of Communication and Arts, Maharashtra Common Admission Test, Common Management Aptitude Test, and Management Aptitude Test. The first exam is Common Management Aptitude Test. This exam generally happens for all AICT approved college. Some of the other allied colleges which took a score of this exam are Great Lakes, JBIMS, Shemshri, KG Somaiya, Wellington, and Pamba. This exam happens generally in March or April. Approximately 70,000 students appear in this exam. Eligibility is passing marks in graduation. Final year student can also apply in this exam. Again, an online exam. Exam happen once in a year, and there are 5 sections which are asked in this exam. No section time limit for each section. This is the exam pattern of CMAT exam. One section is quantitative aptitude and data interpretation. 20 questions are asked from this section. No section time limit, and +4 for each correct answer, and -1 is deducted for each wrong answer. Second section that appear is logical reasoning. Again, 20 questions are asked from this section. No section time limit. +4 for each correct answer, and -1 for each wrong answer. Third section that appear is general knowledge. 20 questions are asked from this section. No section time limit. +4 for each correct answer, and -1 for each wrong answer. Fourth section that appear is English. 20 questions are asked from this section. No section time limit. +4 for each correct answer, and -1 for each wrong answer. Last section that appear is innovation and entrepreneurship. Again, 20 questions are asked from this section. No section time limit. +4 for each correct answer, and -1 for each wrong answer. So in all, there are 100 questions are asked in a time duration of 180 minutes, and maximum 400 marks are awarded for this test. Second test is Maharashtra Common Entrance Test. This exam happens for 300 plus Maharashtra colleges. Approximately 160,000 students appear in this test. Again, no age limit. Again, an online exam. This exam happens generally 3rd week of March. 50% marks in graduation is required as a eligibility for this test. Final year student can also apply. In this test, jumble pattern is asked, means first question, if that is appearing of quant, then second question may appear of GK or English or any other section. So this is completely a jumble pattern exam. As far as MSCT exam pattern is concerned, one of the section that appear is logical reasoning. 75 questions are asked in this section. No section time limit. +1 is awarded for each correct answer, and there is no negative marking. Second section that appear is abstract reasoning. 25 question is asked in this section. Again, no section time limit. +1 for each correct answer, and no negative marking. Third section is quantitative aptitude. 50 questions are asked from this section. No section time limit. +1 for each correct answer, and no negative marking. Fourth section that appear is verbal ability and reading comprehension. Again, 50 questions are asked in this section. No section time limit, and +1 for each correct answer, and no negative marking. So in all, 200 questions are asked in a time span of 150 minutes. and 200 marks is awarded for this test. About our this initiative, New Age Classroom, you can subscribe New Age Classroom channel to get some more videos. And you can also get some customized video to write us in the comment box. So we can prepare some customized video for you also. We are sharing videos on MBA exams, related to MBA exams, then CLAT exams, all law exams, and all government exams, UPSC exams, IIT, JEE exams. So initially we are sharing videos on their information related to their exam pattern, and in later half we'll share videos on their content part also. And we are sharing videos on life skills, astrology, which are also my interest area. Next exam is Shri Ram College of Commerce Global Business Operation exam. This exam happens somewhere in Feb. Registration starts somewhere in November. Again, an online test. 50% marks is required in the graduation. Finally, a student can also apply. Again, an MCQ-based test. One of the sections that appear in this exam is quantitative aptitude. 40 questions are asked from this section. Again, no section time limit. +4 marks is awarded for each correct answer, and there is a deduction of -1 mark for each wrong answer. Second section that appear is logical reasoning. 40 question is asked from this section, no section time limit, +4 for each correct answer and -1 for each wrong answer. Third section that appear is data interpretation. 40 question are asked in this section, no section time limit, +4 for each correct answer and -1 is deducted for each wrong answer. Fourth section that appear is English. 40 question are asked in this section. No section time limit, +4 for each correct answer and -1 for each wrong answer. So a total of 160 questions are asked in a time span of 120 minutes, and a maximum of 640 marks is awarded for this test. Next exam is Management Aptitude Test. This exam happens for 600 plus colleges in India. Generally, they are AICTE approved. This exam happens 4 times in a year. In the month of May, September, December and February. This is an exam happened in online and offline exam mode. Online exam is also conducted in 2 modes. One is computer-based aptitude test, which you have to appear in a test center, and you can give that test at your home also. 50% marks in required in graduation. Finally, a student can also apply. Again, a multiple choice question based test. Math exam pattern is concerned. First section that appear is language comprehension and verbal ability. 40 questions are asked in this section. No section time limit. +1 for each correct and -0.25 for each wrong answer. Second section that appear is quantitative aptitude. 40 questions are asked from this section. No section time limit. +1 for each correct and -0.25 for each wrong answer. Third section that appear is data interpretation and data sufficiency. 40 questions are asked in this section, no section time limit, +1 for each correct answer and -0.25 for each wrong answer. Next section that appear is intelligence and critical reasoning. 40 questions are asked in this section, no section time limit, +1 is awarded for each correct and -2 point for each wrong answer. Last section that appear is Indian and global environment. 40 questions are asked in this section, no section time limit, and marks distribution remain the same, +1 for each correct answer and -2 point for each wrong answer. So in a total of 200 questions are asked in a time span of 150 minutes, and a total of 200 marks is awarded. Next exam is Mudra Institute of Communication and Arts. This is a 4-stage exam. In stage 1, you have to appear in any of the tests like CAT, JAT or GMAT. 20% weightage is given to that score, and you have to appear in one of these tests. In stage 2, a psychometric test is conducted, which is a qualifying test, which their marks is not considered in the later stages. In next is a aptitude test is conducted, which is given a weightage of 30%. And 2 chances are given for this aptitude test. One chance is given in December and second chance is given in January. and your best score is considered for this exam. In next stage, group discussion is happened, and a 20% weightage is given for group discussion exam. And in last stage, personal interview is conducted, and 30% weightage is given for personal interview. As far as exam pattern is concerned, in first section, there is a psychometric test is conducted. A total of 150 question is asked in this section, and a total of 30 minutes is given. In second section, a descriptive test is conducted. There are 4 questions in that descriptive test in the passage form, and a total of 25 minutes is given for that test. And third section, that is section C, which is an aptitude test. The first section that appears is quantitative aptitude and data interpretation. 20 questions are asked in this section. Second is verbal ability. 20 questions are again asked in this section. Journal awareness. 20 questions are asked in this section. And reasoning, again 20 questions are in this section. So a total of 80 questions are asked, and 80 minutes is given, and there is no section time limit. +1 marks is awarded for each correct answer, and -2 points is for each of us. So this is all about all the 11 exams that happened in India for MBA colleges. We are also sharing videos on CAT exam and rest of the exam about their percentile score, their cut-off score. So do watch that video also. The next video will share in this weekend. So do write on comment box also, so that we can also improve, and like and subscribe this video also. Okay guys, thank you. Bye bye.